come to a spot on your mat, and we're just gonna close those eyes and begin to breathe. So we're just gonna move my stuff a little closer to me. Just beginning to breathe this morning through that nose and exhale through that mouth. So breathing in through that nose and exhaling through that mouth. Just sitting nice and tall as you breathe. Lifting through that spine, rolling those shoulders back. Inhale and exhale. Breathing through. In through that nose. And exhale through your mouth. Let's relax. Wiggle those toes. Loosen those knees so they fall closer to the floor. Relax those legs. Relax your hips. Again, lengthen that spine nice and tall, lifting that chest so that you have room in that diaphragm area to fill that area up with oxygen as you breathe in. Keeping those shoulders down as you breathe in, thinking of expanding as opposed to lifting and filling that chest. We want to expand that diaphragm and fill that area instead. So let's think of expanding. As you breathe in, keeping those shoulders down, neck is nice and long, chin is parallel to the floor. And we're just breathing in through that nose and exhale through your mouth. And again, inhale and exhale. Nice job. Continue just to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and bring those hands to your knees. Go ahead and turn those palms up toward the sky. It's just a sign of release. We want to release today. Just release any tension, release any stress, not only out of our body, but also out of our mind and our hearts today. Just gentle breathing, gently breathing. Gentle release of that body, of those muscles. Release that chin. Go ahead and give your jaw a little wiggle. Releasing the tension out of that jaw. Allow the tongue in your mouth just to rest. Relax your face, relax your eyes and your ears. Relax your scalp. And just focus on breathing. Breathe in. And exhale out. As you're breathing in, think of the oxygen that is entering into your body as a scoop. So it's scooping into the areas of your body that you have tension. Scooping into those areas in your mind where your thoughts are beginning to wander, where you may have stress or negativity. Scooping into your heart, removing negative energy, negative thoughts. And then as you release that breath, all of those things go with it. All of those negative things, all of those bad things, those thoughts, those feelings, the tension, the stress exits your body with that breath. Breathing, inhale go ahead and begin to hinge forward with those hips. So keeping that chest nice and tall, keeping that back nice and tall. We're just gonna hinge forward. Then we're gonna rock around to the right. And we're gonna come back just a little, rocking around to the back and then coming to the left. And again, bringing that upper body forward. So we're just circling with that upper body. Taking it around, bringing it back. Try to relax those legs as you're doing this. You can use those hands on your knees to deepen into that roll. Working through those hips, opening up your inner thigh area. Just really getting that back moving, those abs working, keeping those abs nice and tight. Go as slow as you want to, and if you feel an area that maybe you need to stop and give a little more attention to, don't be afraid to do that. Good job. Let's take it around one more time. We're going to come back to the center right here. Good job. And let's go ahead and we're going to reverse that. So go ahead and take that roll to the left. Just moving in and out. Good job. So this is our seated cat-cow roll. Make sure those abs are engaged as you're doing this. Keeps that lower back protected. We're going to do this a couple more times. Inhale and exhale. Good job. All right, let's stop this time. Awesome. Bringing that upper body forward and keep it right here. Let's go ahead and bring those arms behind. We're going to interlace those fingers and bring that upper body down as close to those legs as you can. Stop where you need to, and if you need to keep your hands on your knees, you may. We're just going to let those arms fall toward your head. Really try to release those shoulder blades, release those shoulders. Release again, release those hips. Let go. Really deepen into the stretch. Relax and release. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale, go ahead and bring that body up. Nice job. We're going to turn to the side on your mat if you are not already, so that you're facing long ways on your mat. Good job. We're just going to do some balancing exercises. So we're going to pull those abs in nice and tight, lift that chest up. Shoulders are down away from your ears. You can keep those hands on your knees, and we're just going to come back, hinging at those hips again. So you're coming back, keeping that back nice and straight. Chest is up. Good job. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and lift those feet. And if you are able to, go ahead and release those arms. And if you can, take that upper body back just a little further to where you feel those abs engaged. We really just want to engage those abs. So inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale, breathing through. Inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. Drop those feet. Bring that chest forward and up at the same time. Breathing, inhale and exhale. Let's go ahead and begin to roll back through that back, arching that back, holding onto those knees, dropping that chin down to your chest. Good job. And then inhale, bring that chest forward, lifting up. And exhale, rolling back. Inhale, coming forward. And exhale, rolling back. Good job. Inhale, come forward. Again, lifting that chest up. Bringing that upper body back, using those abs, keeping that chest up nice and high. Bring those feet up when you can, when you feel comfortable enough, and then release those arms, coming back to where you feel those abs engage. Inhale and exhale. If you can stay here, great. If you can go ahead and lift those legs, you can hold on to those legs, a little bit of a balance. Keep that chest up nice and tall. And if you can release those hands out, you can. Breathing, using those abs to stay in this position. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and release those feet down. Good job. Bringing that chest forward, lifting up. Inhale and exhale. Roll it back into that cat position. And again, inhale. Bringing it forward. And exhale. Rolling back. Good job. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring it forward. Good job. We're going to do this one more time. Go ahead and lift those feet up. Taking that upper body back, keeping that chest up nice and tall, squeezing those abs, pulling those abs in towards your spine. Release those hands. Find your balance here. And if this is where you need to stay, this is totally fine. But if you can lift those legs up, extending, and again, keeping that chest nice and tall, squeezing through those abs, release those arms, and hold. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Squeeze and hold. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale, dropping those feet down to the floor. Again, inhale, bring that chest forward. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, bringing that chest forward and up. And rolling back. Good job. One more time. Inhale, bringing that chest forward. Very good. We're going to bring those hands behind your back so that your fingertips are facing away from you, okay? You have to find a good spot depending on the distance from your hands, because we want to be able to bend those elbows a little. So if you're able to bend those elbows, just make sure, if you're not able to bend those elbows, adjust the positioning of your hands from your back, from your glutes, okay? So you're going to go ahead and bend those elbows and come back just a little. We're going to go ahead and lift those feet. We're going to bring those feet to your chest, okay? What we're going to do is just push those legs up and then down. So we're hinging at those knees, okay? Bring those legs up and then down, okay? Here we go. Up and down. And up and down. Good job. Again, up, keeping that chest up. Those abs are nice and tight. Up and down. This time we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping those legs down. Go ahead and place those feet onto the floor. We're pushing forward. Bring that chest up. Arms are out by your side. Go ahead and grab around those knees. Pull that chest in. Lifting up and exhale, roll back. And inhale, pulling that chest in. And exhale, roll it back. Good job. Inhale in. And let's just stop right here. Bring those hands back to that positioning behind your back. Remember, we want to bend in those elbows just a little, so you may have to push those hands back just a little bit further. All right, we're going to bring those knees to your chest. Bending into those elbows. Here we go. We're going to drop those toes down and then bring them up and down and up. Chest is up, down, and up. And this time we're going to hold. Here we go. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it going. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Drop those feet down. Bring those arms forward. Grab those knees. Pull that chest forward. And exhale, roll it back. And inhale, forward. And Inhale, forward. Nice job. So what we're gonna do is just turn over. Go ahead and sit on those knees. And sit back, and remember, if you need to, you can put a pillow right underneath your bottom, right between your heels and your bottom. Let's go ahead and grab some water. While we're here in this transition point. All right, we're gonna walk forward onto those palms so you're on all fours. Very good. We're actually gonna push up. So we're gonna tuck those toes under. We're gonna hover those knees. Good job. And let's just hold right here. Pull that belly button in. Make that back nice and flat. Squeeze through those glutes. Make sure you're in alignment. Your wrists, your elbows, and your shoulders should be in a straight line. Good job. And hold, squeezing, breathing. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and begin to push back into those heels, into that downward dog position. Let's go ahead and just pedal those heels out, stretching through those muscles. We warmed that upper body up. Let's go ahead and warm that lower body up as well. Take your time, pushing through your heels one at a time. And again, being aware if you need to give a little more attention to one heel than the other. You can stop and just really stretch through that side. Breathing through. Inhale and exhale. Dropping that head down if you can. Nice job. All right, let's go ahead and bring those knees forward. And we're just going to begin to do little steps, walking forward into our forward fold. Good job. If you need to keep your knees bent, you can, to keep those hands on the floor. And you'll see that in the modified version. But if you can straighten those legs up, making sure that you're hinging at your hips, not arching your back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's go ahead and grab opposite elbows, and we're just gonna rock back and forth. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Go ahead and drop those hands back down. What we're going to do is we're going to begin to lower those hips down toward the floor. Good job. So you're going to come to where your hips are sitting right above your heels. And we're actually going to spread those feet out just a little, okay, to the sides of your mat. And then you're going to, again, drop those hips down. Nice job. Turn those toes out to the side. We're going to bring that upper body up, okay? You're going to bring your hands to heart center, and your elbows are just going to push those knees out to the side. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can roll your mat up, and you can actually put that under your heels to give your heels a little bit of support, and bring your heels up a little bit, and it will take some pressure off of your hips and off of your knees. So if you need to do that, you can do that as well. All right, so we're here, and this is our Malasana squat, okay? What we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of rock side to side. So we're just gonna bring those knees side to side, just really opening up through those hips. If you need to keep your hands on the floor to do this, you can do that as well. We're just wanting to rock side to side, just really trying to open those hips up this morning. Good job. If you can keep that upper body up, that chest up, and using those elbows to push those knees out to the side, do that as well. Whatever feels more comfortable for you, just take some time just to really open up those hips. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, dropping those hips down. Good job. Breathing. Let's just come to center. Inhale again and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Go ahead and drop those hands down. We're We're gonna lift those hips up. We're actually gonna step back into our plank position. We're gonna lower down. If you need to, chin, knees, chest, and then chin to lower down, you can. And we're gonna begin to push up into that cobra, and you can stop there, or if you can go all the way up into that upward facing dog, go ahead and go there. Inhale and exhale, dropping back down, tucking those toes under, and begin to push up into that plank and then back into that downward facing dog. Again, inhale and exhale, breathing through, pedaling those feet if you need to, keeping those knees bent just a little if you need to. Listen to that body. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Go ahead and bring those knees forward, lifting those heels up, and we're gonna walk forward again into that forward fold. Good job. Go ahead and grab opposite elbows, keeping those knees bent if you need to. Swaying from side to side. Again, hinging at those hips, not arching that back. Inhale and exhale. Move through very gently and very slowly and fluidly. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and drop those hands down again, bending those knees just a little, stepping back into that plank position. Good job. All right, we're gonna push back into our downward dog, and then we're just gonna roll forward into that plank. And again, pushing back into that downward facing dog, rolling forward into that plank, keeping those abs nice and tight, rolling it back into that downward facing dog, rolling forward into that plank position. Good job. And again, pushing back into that downward facing dog, rolling back up into that plank position. Good job. Pushing back into that downward facing dog. Last time into that plank position, flow through chaturanga. Pushing it up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, lowering down, tucking those toes under, pushing up into that downward facing dog, pushing back into those heels, walking forward into that forward fold. Very good. Remember, keeping those knees bent if you need to, so you can drop those hands down. If you can stretch those, extend those legs out, do that either way. All right, let's begin to roll up. Nice. Bring those hands up. Palms are going to come together, dropping those hands down to heart center. Begin to bend those knees, and we're going to dive forward all the way down. Releasing those hands down. Again, we're going to roll up. Bring those hands in a circle up. Palms come together. Bring those hands down to heart center, beginning to bend those knees. Again, forward dive. Rolling through, move that body like water. And rolling up again. Bring those hands together. Hands down to heart center. Rolling forward, diving forward. And again, last time. Let's go ahead and bring those palms up and bring them to heart center. Good job. Go ahead and step back with that left foot. Awesome job. And if you need to put your hands on your knees, you can do that. We're going to step back and we're just going to drop that knee down into that low lunge. All right, so dropping that knee down. Good job. All right. We're going to sit into that low lunge, making sure that that front knee does not go over your toe. You can lift those arms up. If you need to keep those hands on your knee, you can do that as well. Whatever your body is telling you this morning is what you need to do, okay? So listen to that body. Inhale and exhale, hold. Pulling that right hip back, pushing that left hip forward. Good job. All right. And what we're going to do is extend that front leg and come forward. The other thing that you can do if you want to take it up a notch is tucking that back toe under, and when you extend that back leg as well. And hold. And then we're going to drop that back leg down and come forward into that low lunge. And bring those arms back up. Good job. And again, dropping those hands down, extending that front leg, and if you would like to, extending that back as well. Bringing that forehead down to that right knee. And hold, breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, moving forward, dropping that knee back down. Bringing those hands up, arms up, pulling those abs in. Think of dropping those hips down. Inhale. Exhale, coming forward, extending that front leg and also your back if you would like to. Dropping that head down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, rocking forward, releasing that toe and coming up into that low lunge. Inhale and exhale, coming forward. Good job. We're going to go ahead and push up into a high lunge. Nice job. Bring those arms up above your head. Again, pulling that right hip back, pushing that left hip forward, keeping those hips nice and square. Breathing, inhale and exhale. Good job. Right here, what we're going to do is we're going to come into eagle arms. So we're going to take your arms and wrap around to where your palms are touching. And we're going to hold, inhale and exhale. Breathing right here. And if you need to keep your hands on your knees, you can do that. We're just trying to get into a little bit of balance. Good job. All right, bring those hands forward. We're going to bring those elbows to your knee or as close as you can, and then rise back up. And again, bringing it down. And if you need to use your mat to do, you can do so. And then back up. Good job. And then bringing it forward and back up. Nice job. If you've got those eagle arms, you're just bringing those elbows to your knees and then back up. Good job. And again, one more time and back up. Awesome. All right, we're going to place those hands on that right knee. We're going to move that left foot forward. Good job. Coming into mountain pose, but we're going to keep those eagle arms. Okay, so bring those arms back to that eagle. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to lift that left foot up. So find your base in your right foot. And we're going to lift that left foot up. We're going to cross it over that right knee, okay? And then we're just going to bend those knees and sit. If you can bring that left foot around the back of your right leg, do that. So this is our eagle pose. We're lifting through that chest, pulling those abs in, keeping those legs nice and tight. Squeeze those legs together, and that will help with the balance a little. Hold and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and lift up, releasing that left leg. Bring those arms down by your side. Inhale, bring those arms up. And beginning to bring those hands to heart center, bending those knees, forward dive, down into that forward fold. Let's come up into a halfway lift, lengthening that back down into that forward fold, placing those hands down. We're going to step back into that plank, flow through Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale and exhale, dropping it down. Tucking those toes under, pushing up and back into that downward facing dog. Pedal through those heels. And bring both knees forward. And we're going to walk forward into that forward fold. Good job. Go ahead and begin to roll up. Bringing those hands out and around and up. Palms come together. Dropping those hands down to heart center. We're going to step back with our right foot now. So bring that right foot back. And dropping that knee down to the floor. Good job in our low lunge position. Awesome. All right, keeping that knee, that front knee, from going over that toe. And remember, we want to keep that left hip back, right hip pushing forward. All right, let's go ahead and sink down in, dropping those hips down. Good job. Bring those arms up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's go ahead and come forward, straightening that front leg, straightening your back as well if you can. If not, that's totally fine. Inhale and exhale, dropping down into that low lunge, bringing that upper body up. Squeeze through those abs. Keep those abs tight. Protect that lower back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, coming forward, straightening that front leg. And then your back if you can. Hold. Inhale and exhale. Breathing through. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, dropping it down, moving forward into that low lunge. Lifting that chest, tightening those abs. Keeping those hips square, hold. One more time, coming forward, exhale. Tucking those toes under, lifting up if you can, or just straightening that front leg. Inhale and exhale, dropping it down. Good job. Coming back up into that low lunge. One more time. Good job. All right, bring those hands down to the side. We're gonna lift that back leg up. So we're gonna come into our high lunge. Bring those hands to your knee to come up, and then all the way up. Good job. All right, we're gonna make those eagle arms. So make sure you've got good balance in this position, keeping those hips nice and square, lifting that chest up. Bring those palms together, wrapping those arms around. Good job. If you need to have your hands on your knees, you can for this. All right, we're gonna try to bring those elbows forward and then back up. Try to flow forward and then back up. Good job. Feel the strength in those legs, and forward and back up. And one more time, we're coming forward and back up. Nice job. Go ahead and bring those hands down. We're gonna bring that right foot forward. Good job. And roll it up. Bring those palms together. Bring those hands down to heart center. Good job. Finding the balance in that left foot. All right, so we're going to go ahead and make your eagle arms again. And we're gonna lift that right foot and bring it up and cross it over your left. Good job. And then bending down into that eagle pose. Good job. Wrapping that right foot around if you can. Sitting down. Squeezing through those abs, lifting that chest up nice and tall. Squeezing those legs together. And bring it back up. Good job. Release that right foot. Awesome. Go ahead and release those arms up. Palms come together. Bring those hands to heart center and begin to forward fold, diving. Good job. Let's go ahead and come up into that halfway lift. Lengthening that spine, dropping back down, stepping back into our plank position, flowing through our chaturanga. Lifting up. Hold and exhale, dropping it down. Good job tucking those toes under and pushing up into that plank position, back into that downward facing dog. Nice job. Release. Come to those toes. Bring those knees forward, dropping those knees down. Untucking those toes, bringing those big toes together. Bringing those knees out to the side, pushing back into your child's pose. Reward your body, relax and release. Sink into that child's pose. Go ahead and grab some water while we're here in this transition. Good job. I'm gonna check on our time while you're grabbing some water. And then just push back into that child's pose whenever you're ready to rejoin us. All right. Good job. All right. So we're in that child's pose. Releasing that upper body down. Releasing those hips. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Let's go ahead and roll forward, coming to elbows, and then all the way up to that flat back position. Very good. Make sure that those knees are directly under your hips, a little bit wider than hip width apart. Making sure that those wrists are directly under your elbows, which are directly under your shoulders. So you've got shoulders, elbows, and wrists in alignment. Very good. All right, so we're gonna lift that left leg. We're gonna straighten that left leg out. And we're just gonna hold and breathe. Try not to roll over into that right hip. Try to keep that balance right in the center. Good job. Breathing and holding, squeezing through those glutes, squeezing through those abs. Nice job. When you are ready and you feel comfortable enough, go ahead and lift that right arm up. And if you need to touch back down to regain balance, go ahead and do that. Make sure you're clawing through those fingertips to release some tension from, and some pressure from the heels of your hands. Inhale and exhale, holding. Try not to roll into the right side of your hip. And release down. Good job. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So go ahead and make sure you're lined up. And go ahead and lift that right leg out, extending that right leg, squeezing through those glutes. Abs are nice and tight, making a flat back, a line from your toe all the way to your neck. Keeping that line. Don't sit into the left side of your hip. All right, here we go. Lifting that left arm, squeezing and lifting. Squeeze through those glutes, keeping those abs nice and tight. Breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, dropping that hand down, bringing that knee back to center. Good job. Inhale and exhale. Let's go ahead and do some cat-cow. So we're gonna pull that belly button up, tucking those hips under. And exhale, releasing that belly button down, tipping those hips back and up toward the sky. Lifting that gaze. Moving as you need to through that movement to work through that back. And inhale, go ahead and drop that head down, pulling up through that belly button, tipping those hips under, separating through those shoulder blades. And exhale into our cow position, lifting that gaze, tipping those hips back and up toward the sky. Breathing through. Good job. And one more time. Inhale. Pulling that belly button up. Arching that back. Separating those vertebrae. And exhale. Releasing down. Good job. All right, coming back to that flat back position. We're gonna do our balance table one more time. All right, so we're gonna lift that left leg as soon as you are sure and balanced. We're gonna extend that left leg out. Here we go, extending, squeezing through. Don't sit into that right hip. Once you have that and you feel balanced, go ahead and lift that right arm up and squeeze and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release back down. Good job. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. All right, go ahead and lift and extend that right leg back and hold. Find that balance. Squeeze through those glutes, squeeze through those abs, keep it tight. And then lift that left arm whenever you're ready, squeezing through. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release down. Very good. All right, pulling that belly button up. Let's come back into our cat. And exhale, dropping down into that cow. And inhale, rolling back up. And exhale, releasing down. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and come back to neutral, tucking those toes under, lifting those knees up, hovering, and then pushing back into that downward facing dog. Good job, dropping that upper body down. Nice. All right, one more balance. So we're gonna kind of lean into that left side just a little, keeping those feet completely flat if you can. If you need to lift those heels up, you can. And we're gonna lift that right arm up. And we're gonna reach for that left ankle. So if you can, grab around the back of that left side, you can. You can even turn your gaze to look that way. Good job. And hold and breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Good job. Pushing back. Inhale and exhale. Good job. All right, find that positioning. Lean just a little into that right side. Go ahead and lift that right hand when you're ready. Left hand when you're ready. Reaching for that right ankle. Turning that body just so slightly. Inhale and exhale. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Good job. Bring those knees forward. Bring those heels up. We're going to release down. Bring those big toes together. Knees out to the side, pushing back into that child's pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and crawl that body forward, lifting those hips up into our puppy pose. Dropping that chin to the floor, or you can drop your forehead to the floor. Either way, whatever's more comfortable for you. Keeping those hips nice and high. Releasing that upper body down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice job. Go ahead and push up from those elbows, pushing all the way up. And we're going to come over into our seated position. Go ahead and grab some water while we're there. Good job. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn to where we're long ways on the mat with your bottom on the floor and your feet. And we're going to bring that chest forward and up, lifting. And then exhale, we're going to roll back, separating those shoulder blades. And then we're just going to continue to roll all the way back to the floor. Releasing that head down. And then we're going to release those legs down one at a time. Good job. Reaching those arms up above your head. We're going to stretch that body 2 different directions. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Imagine that ocean current flowing from your belly button down through your toes and from your belly button all the way up through your fingertips. Pulling that body in 2 different directions, separating your joints, separating in those organs in your body, making room for that oxygen to flow through as you breathe in and release out. And again, inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. Good job. Go ahead and bring those hands down by your side and turn those palms up to face the sky. Close those eyes. Allow those feet to fall out to the side. Relax those calves. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs and your hips. Relax your abdomen and your chest and your shoulders, your arms. Relax that neck, your head. Relax your face and your jaw, the tongue in your mouth. Just allow your body to almost melt into the floor. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Breathing through. Just focus on that breathing. Keep your mind right here, right now. Think of a person or a place, maybe a word or a passage that you've read out of a book. That brings you joy, that brings you peace. Just focus on that for a moment. Just focus on that person, place, or thing, or word. Let your mind escape, let your heart escape into that thought. Be aware of how rested and relaxed your body is. You may be able to feel your heartbeat. Feel your chest rise and fall as the oxygen fills your body all the way from the top of your head down through the tips of your toes and your fingertips. Total relaxation, total peace. And this week, if at any time you feel stressed or just tension in your body, take a moment just to step away, to come back to this place, thinking on this thought that you're thinking on. Just give yourself a chance to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and begin to wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes. Slowly blink open those eyes, becoming aware of the world around you. Bringing those knees to your chest. And begin to rock forward and then rock all the way up to seated. Very slowly and very gently. Be gentle with that blood coming back into your head. And then turn this way. And again, just lift that chest up. Keeping those shoulders down. Spine is nice and long. Bring those hands to your knees. Palms are facing up toward the sky. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Drop those hands down by your side. Gonna inhale, bring those hands up, tapping those fingertips together. Exhale, releasing those hands back down. One more time, inhale. Bring those hands up, fingertips tap together. And then exhale, dropping those hands down by your side. Good job. One more time, bring those hands up. Go ahead and bring those palms together. Bring those hands down to heart center. I send you love and peace and light for a beautiful day. Namaste.